Another one, and we've gotten to this already, is a memory palace recall exercise, which is, sitting, and maybe you're going to do some language, whether it's semantic content in the form of a lesson. Maybe you're going to do your 00 to 99 review, or you're going to skip numbers. So you've learned the major system, and you're going to sit in meditation, laying down or whatever, and your goal is just to sit there and go through your 00 to 99 in the memory palace that you used to memorize it in the first place, or even just the fact that 00 to 99 is already a structural memory palace because it's a series of locations. And you just ask yourself, like, where are these locations in your mind? And then just wandering memory palaces in and of itself is a meditative exercise. And there's some meditation walkthroughs for you in the Magnetic Memory Method Masterclass. Now, another thing that I would ask you to consider, and this goes back to Adolfo's sort of question about the steps and meditation, would be drawing memory palaces as if they were mandalas. And for all intents and purposes, what is the difference between this? Really none. It's just an attitude thing. So you could draw memory palaces and just be so fixated on focused in the moment that it is, for all intents and purposes, a meditation. Now, one thing to notice is that a lot of meditations, as they are taught, already involve memory palace mechanisms. So Michael Roach has a great exercise in one of his audio programs, and he's got so many. I think I have many years of live streaming to go before I ever even catch up with that guy. But one of them is just very simple, where he teaches a meditation, and he talks about how you could use the temple that he taught it in to help you remember it. And so, as I remember it, the first thing, part of the meditation, was to remember that you're crossing a bridge. And, just put it over in that part of the temple in your mind. There's the corner, and you're crossing a bridge, and people are always firing arrows at you. And the arrows are on fire. And the bridge is made out of wood, and the bridge is catching on fire. And the notion of this meditation is to concentrate your awareness on the fact that there will always be enemies who are trying to undercut you. Now, I don't know if that's actually true. Isn't it possible to live in such a way that you have no enemies? I think it probably is. But you're always going to have something in life that is causing a bridge that you're trying to cross to be burning. It could be constant changes to the internet. It could be whatever it is, right? Your body having issues, etc. So the idea is that you need to be able to handle in life the burning bridges, right? And the fact that there's things that are shooting more arrows all the time. So that's in corner one of the memory palace. I love this meditation. It's very beautiful. I mean, I haven't done it for years, but it really helped me concentrate on the fact that they're just arrows. Don't need to judge them. They're there. The bridge, you don't need to judge the bridge. The bridge is just the bridge. And the fire is just the fire. It's doing what it's doing. No need to judge it. Just, get across the bridge. Maybe you got to build a new one. Whatever. Get it done. Then the next part of the meditation is a party. And then you remember that you always have friends to celebrate with when you cross the bridge. No matter what, the bridge is burned. The friends will be at the party on the other side. So you have a big birthday cake in the next part of the temple to remember the party. And, you work to cultivate friends. Anyway, the meditation goes on a few more steps, but it's just a simple sort of thing. And if you were on the live stream where we talked about memory method of loci, specifically that term for depression, using the research from Tim Dalglish is his name, then you know that there's great research that if you would just take a memory palace and then fill it with happy memories, you can improve your mood very, very quickly just by using the method of loci to help you trigger off, or a memory palace to help you trigger off positive memories. So you're feeling down. Instead of feeling down, you just have a heuristic. I feel down. I'm going into a memory palace. Boom, memory palace. I think of all my friends, or you think of a specific friend who you love visiting with, perhaps a particular time. You really work on concentrating and focusing on building that memory palace, that memory that's so wonderful and profound. And then anytime that you feel bad, you go there. Now, NLP people do this. Back to the topic of NLP, they talk about it as anchoring. And a lot of what people will do in a hypnosis session is they will try to get you to physically anchor things so that you could press a spot on your body to help you recall that memory. Now, there's not much difference between pressing your leg to trigger off a positive memory than just visiting a memory palace to trigger off a positive memory. So I would say NLP is irrelevant. It's just what are we doing here, and who's doing it, and do you accept the suggestion that these things work by how you think about it yourself and how others have helped you think about it that way.